Good morning, you're watching Amuseaholics, and today we're visiting Kolmården in Sweden. It's the last stop of our whistle stop tour of Sweden, unfortunately. Yeah, we're really looking forward to getting in here. So it's a sort of amusement park slash animal park. I think it's,
it's more of an animal.
It's more of a zoo, but there is a bit of an amusement park in there as well. And strangely enough, they have a huge RMC roller coaster called Wildfire. So we're looking forward to checking that out. If you haven't already checked out the other vlogs on our tour so far, we've been to Grönalund and also to Liseberg. So if you haven't checked those out yet, please do, and let us know what you think. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting in and seeing all the animals, seeing all the rides and the shows, and enjoying everything there is to see here at Kolmården.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I love animals, so it'd be fantastic just to go and have a look at all the different animals and that as well. So
Combination.
really looking forward to it. Yeah.
Combination of our two favourite things, isn't it? So it's ideal.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
We're up at the Kolmården entrance. It's looking beautiful. Lovely engraved entrance plaque stone. And over to the right there's a nice water feature. We're just approaching 10 o'clock. Opening hours today are 10 until 5, and it's a Sunday. Oh, we've made it inside Kolmården. And off to the left there's a convenient escalator. It helps take you up the hill, so I'm going to save our legs after the last few days and give this a go. So we've made it up the escalator, and something I have noticed is there's quite a lot of maps around Kolmården, which is quite useful. Helps you keep, it's quite a big place, so it helps you get your bearings and work out where you are. Oh, the place just looks and feels like a huge ranch, spread out over a huge area, lots of beautiful nature. We've come across our first ride into Amuseaholics. We're just walking around a bit of a bay area. This is obviously the kids area where there's some smaller rides. There's a little coaster over there, doesn't look too bad, so I think we might as well give that a go while we're passing, because it's likely to get busy later. There's obviously predominantly families coming here. There's games to play. And it's the Goddess Taggart train. Like the bridge, it's really nicely themed. When you get up to the top, you get a good view of the coaster and the surrounding area. Here we go. Choo choo. Choo choo. Quite snappy up that hill.
Yeah.
What's a decent drop actually? That's not bad.
Woo.
It's a good helix actually. And another one. Hey, right by the water. Hey. Do it again, choo choo!
It's quite fast actually for a kids coaster.
It's a nice little coaster actually, it's only a little one, but it's a nice first ride actually. Even better for being a 2-lap job. It is pretty quick actually, yeah? And again, good little coaster. Good start. It's on the exit to the ride. It's quite a good view over the bay. And you can see up on the hills a little house, which is quite cute, a little tree. It's a nice little area for the kids, this. There's a nice little seating area just off from that bay area where you can have lunch. Nice bit of music throughout as well. Over here we've got the Famsies fly hand matter, which I think is flying carpets. They look pretty good. They seem to be having a good time on there. Again, the theming's really nice, particularly the elephant in the middle. Kolmården Fly School. I like how it swings around the corners. It's a bit different. Very small ride, but great for younger children. A bit further down the path, there's a nice kids area, sort of like a beach with sand. Lots of climbing areas and slides, amongst other things. Looks really nice. Here's over from the other side of the play area. You can see from here just how large the area is. There's also some swings. Looks really nice.
That's really good. I want to have a go myself.
Yeah, we're a little bit old for that, but maybe we'll sneak on there later. I spy with my little eye something beginning with C. It's double hump camels. Hello, mate. He's enjoying his breakfast. We haven't had any breakfast yet, so we're a bit jealous. Quite a few of them out here, and some donkeys as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that might be a yak in the background, yeah. We found the yak. He's also enjoying his breakfast. Hello, good morning. There's quite a few different animals in this enclosure actually. Obviously all get along okay. They're all extended family. Not in the scientific sense, but in the communal sense. Yeah, the donkeys are nice. Oh, they're not donkeys, they're coolen, sorry. Unless that's the, well, could be the Swedish word for donkey. Let's look that one up. Nothing but the freshest grass will do for this guy. Like, I'm going to have the fresh stuff. Om nom nom nom. Some more camels demanding the freshest grass. Hello, good morning guys. The Kulan are like, the grass they've given us will do just fine. They're enjoying breakfast as well. So I get very jealous of all these animals enjoying breakfast when we haven't had any. Nom nom. Hello. He's looking at me. He's like, well, you're not having any of my breakfast. Yeah, they've got very curly horns. Antelope? I can't say it. They're very interesting anyway. Nice markings. Now we've found an elephant friend. Hello. They're such sweet animals for being so large, aren't they? We had the elephants over on the right, and over on the left we've got the savannah. We've got the rhinos, and zebras. Can't see them on the frame just this second. We've also got the Cafe Savannah, where you can sit and I guess have a coffee and just enjoy the animals. What I'm finding really interesting about Kolmården is they seem to have a lot of animals of different species in the same enclosure. I guess obviously they're grouped together in animals that they would encounter in the wild, and it's quite a unique idea actually. I don't think, off the top of my head, I can think of any other wildlife park that adopts this strategy, apart from obviously the safari park to a degree. So it's kind of like an open walk-through safari park. Hello, mate. Very active. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming under looks, isn't it? Saying hello. Hello. There's some gorillas on their own private island. There's quite a few of them actually. There's loads on that one tree, isn't there? Look, they're all just chilling out. It's not the warmest day in the world, so I don't blame them. But this is quite early in the morning. Maybe they'll have a run around later. Oh, he's doing a bit of rope walking. Effortless. Over on the other side, you can see just how big the ape enclosure is. They'll seem quite content. Just monkeying around. As we continue around from the apes, we get our first glimpse of Wildfire in the distance. And just up from here also Safari, which is the cable cars that goes over the animals. Here goes Wildfire. So here we are at the entrance to Safari. The cable car ride over the animal enclosures. It looks really nicely themed. And the statues of the lion and the bear. Theming of the queue line is fantastic. Sort of a bit of a archaeological dig site almost. Really good. As you can see, it's super quiet because we got here nice and early. Here are the chariots that take you around the safari, and we're on 76, the Tiger one. There's a cable car departs the station. An excellent view of part of the Wildfire track. Let's continue on our safari out of the station. Music's come on, brings it all to life. It's nice actually, it's atmospheric.
Nu är det dags. Idag kommer vi få uppleva vilt.
You get a great view of Wildfire from up here. It's quite an interesting design, the cable car, because it's basically a like a mesh in the top half. And then solid in the bottom half. So it's sort of safe but also open. And it's nice and airy in here. Probably wouldn't be great if it was raining though. You can hear Wildfire firing its way around the track. You can see it come up now. Incredible. And look at the view from up here over onto the lake. It's absolutely gorgeous. Looking forward to getting on Wildfire later. Just thought we'd pursue Safari now in case it gets a bit busy. Also gives the time for the coaster to warm up a bit.
Also, there's a humongous hill.
Yeah, there is a huge hill, so from an optimised route point of view, it'd be best to come on here first and then head down to Wildfire and the other attractions that this park has. We're heading over the first of the animal enclosures. You can see an ostrich down there. There's a few actually. The keepers are in there doing some maintenance with the tractor. Yeah, it's a lovely big open space. So I believe this used to be a drive-through safari park and they just adapted it to be a cable car instead. Yeah, look at these little guys. Hello. The savannah is beautiful. It's a great area for them.
They've got the music working as well. They can choose English language as well on the cars.
Here and around.
Yeah, the audio is a bit temperamental, but we managed to get it working in English now.
The vast majority are on the red list of species that are at risk of extinction in the wild. Many of them are part of the zoo's international conservation program to save the species for the future.
You get a good view of the giraffes.
An example is the highly endangered Giraffes zebra. They are threatened in nature by shrinking habitats. Kolmården Foundation supports a conservation project out in Africa, which helps to save
Oh, look, it's a baby zebra.
the wild. We have contributed both veterinary assistance and financial resources. The project has been very successful, and the number of individuals...
Oh yeah, we're passing the giraffe having his breakfast. And another one.
Towering high above any other animal on the savannah is the giraffe. A male can grow up to 5.5 meters tall and weigh as much as 1.5 tons. Training also provides physical activity and exercise for the brain and is part of their daily care.
The baby giraffes.
Passing close by the baby giraffes.
Look at these guys. Got
Yes.
big horns. Get
Oh,
really
yeah.
close to these.
Yeah, you do get really close.
Really, really close.
Goodness me. Hi guys.
If I can get over here, I'll touch it.
Ooh, into the turnaround. I really like the cable car idea actually. It's a really unique way of experiencing the animals without disturbing them so much.
Yeah.
Obviously if you're in a car then they're trying to cross the road and all that sort of thing. You can be quite disturbing to them, can't you? Whereas the cable car just sort of floats silently above and doesn't do them any harm, and we get to see them pretty up close really, don't we?
Yeah. The baby zebra's running around up there. It's quite cute. He's running circles around his mum. Literally.
For the giraffes to thrive, they need to eat leaves and branches. We hang the branches high up in the trees so the giraffes can reach for the good leaves. Antelopes, such as wildebeest and blackbucks, are animals that prefer the grass. We grow
See the
both
baby
shrubs
zebras and the-
grass here in the park, and
perhaps
during
the mummy and the
summer,
daddy
we
zebra as
dry
well.
3 tons of freshly cut grass for the animals every day.
Got twisted horns. They're nice. Incredible looking animals, aren't they? It's pretty incredible that you can do camping trips here, isn't it, really? I mean, obviously it's an extra. You can't just rock up and pitch a tent, but that's a really interesting experience. Yeah, so at the top of the hill you can actually camp in the savannah, they were saying, and obviously you wake up and see the animals.
It's a unique experience.
Very unique experience, yeah.
We leave the savannah for a while to see the Swedish forest again and meet a living proof, literally, that there is actually hope of saving the world's animals. The European bison was in fact completely extinct in the wild.
European
There was none
bison.
left at all. Thanks to the work of the zoos, bison are now roaming the European forests again.
Ah.
Bison from zoos such as Kolmården have been reintroduced in Romania, Poland and Bulgaria.
They've reintroduced bison to the wild, so the European bison were extinct,
Again in the Swedish forest.
and now they're back in
They
the
were actually
European
here in the
forests.
wilderness of Kolmården many, many years ago. Been here for a few hundred years.
Fallow deer.
They came here with human help. They live naturally in Southwest Asia.
They're all wagging their tails, look.
The Swedish climate. Nowadays, fallow deer are a common sight in the field and along roads in southern and central Sweden.
Common in
Sometimes
Sweden, the
you can
fallow
see
deer.
a little odd colour on the fallow deer. They can appear in both white and black variants. This is a result of selective breeding in private animal collections.
Some more deer. What looks like a reindeer as we pass the water.
Hi, my dear.
Hello, dear.
The world's most mythical and powerful animals, the African lion. Did you know that in the lion's pride, it is the females that hunt? The males defend the hunting area, the food and the young when the females are away
Passing
hunting.
over the lions.
Once the prey is caught, it is the males that eat first, then the females, and last
Listen to him roar.
In the zoo, the animal keepers let the children the lions when they eat to stimulate their behaviours and for mental and physical stimulation.
Oh my word.
While we build the cages, they should look like the of a buffalo. The cages with meat, and then the lions have to work their claws and teeth together.
There he is.
We found a bear. He's just grazing. Hello.
Oh, Mr. Bear.
He's lovely, isn't he? Just relaxing. And just over the lion enclosure again, you can see a little like bunker down there, and you can actually go in there and view the lions up close as an extra paid experience.
Feed him, I think.
We're heading up now, but just as we enter through the clearing, you can see down there the little lion house full of lionesses.
All lining around.
They're lining around, yeah. Apparently after a lion's had a hearty meal, they may lie around for up to 20 hours a day until they get hungry again. As we begin to reach the highest point of the cable car ride, can now look out and appreciate the incredible view, the beauty of the area surrounding Kolmården. And off in the distance we can see the cable car at the start of its run, and also Wildfire as the track pokes its way through the trees, and further in the distance the lake and the surrounding islands. It's just a pretty incredible view from up here.
Now we are nearing the end of our safari, and we hope that the ride into the wilderness has been memorable and educational. Feel free to join the safari again soon, for no ride is the same when you are a guest of the wild animals.
And exiting off the safari ride, you can see a bit more of the queue line that's not in use today because it's so quiet.
It's good with the new way. It's the highway.
Yeah, it's good with the new way. It's the highway. I'll take the high road. I'd probably get eaten if I took the low. Yeah, the queue line area is impeccably themed. It's a really nicely done attraction, and it's a really good way of seeing the animals without causing any disruption. We've made it over to Wildfire, and the station's just here, the Wildfire sawmill. So here we are, ride length 1265 meters, 83-degree first drop, 56 meter height, maximum speed of 71 miles an hour, and 4 G's of force with 3 inversions. Let's get in. There goes Wildfire. Round the turnaround. And plunge it. On the back row of Wildfire. Yeah, it's pretty tall. And up, and over! That was decent. Whew. You get a bit of airtime on that one. It's time to go around and do it again on the front. Just so everyone knows, no axes allowed on the trains. No axes allowed. Station's looking really nicely themed. All the conveyors in the ceiling. we just took our first ride on Wildfire.
First 2 rides.
Yeah, first 2 rides. Went on the back first, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we managed to get on the front.
Yeah.
And as you see, we've got POVs of both of those. And yeah, it was a really, really thrilling ride.
Yeah.
Really intense, particularly on the back.
Yeah, the back. I don't know. I've got like a little mild headache, so I don't know if that affected the ride a bit. But it was a bit jittery at the back for me. But the front, smooth as anything. Oh, it was so nice.
Yeah, it was really good. There was a big difference between the front and the back. So it depends what kind of ride you like. If you like it a bit rougher, get towards the back.
Yeah.
If you prefer a slightly smoother ride, then try and get as close to the front as possible. But yeah, no, it was a really interesting ride. It's not quite the same as I was expecting it to be more like Zadra.
Yeah.
And Zadra has sort of a complete steel track. This one seems to have a track that's sort of a wood composite, sort of with steel laid on top and bolted down on top of it. So it's a slightly different type of track to Zadra, which is the other RMC that we've ridden, and is our #1 favourite ride at the moment.
Yeah.
I still really enjoyed this.
Yeah,
I think, as you mentioned, I don't think it was quite as good as Helix.
Yeah.
Obviously, Helix being a completely different ride at Liseberg, I still felt that this was slightly not quite as smooth and not quite as enjoyable. There were some good airtime moments.
There was some good moments. The 0G roll, that was fantastic.
Yeah, the 0G roll on there is great. And you get up there, when you first go up the hill, you've got a bit of it, rather than just dropping straight down, you have a bit of a turnaround.
Oh, the view.
And the view is just gorgeous over the lake
amazing.
and the surrounding area. Really, really nice. And of the rest of the park as well. And yeah, it was a really, really fast ride. Really,
Yeah,
really
the
thrilling.
operations are good as well. They're getting people on, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. They're loading up. They're getting everything. Everybody's in place, ready to go. They are only running 1 train today, but in all fairness, we are now in September, so we are sort of in low season.
Also,
aren't we?
it's like a 0 to 10 minute queue, so you know.
Yeah, no
there's
one's-
reason
no-
for them to run another train. Anyway.
No one's really waited, and that's it, more than 5-10 minutes anyway, so it's not a huge issue. But yeah, we really enjoyed our first ride on this RMC. It doesn't quite live up to Zadra, but in Poland, in Energylandia. But it is a really, really good ride, and it just gives you something a bit different at this park, doesn't it? Because obviously, primarily being a zoo, there are a few amusement rides, a few smaller coasters, but to have a serious coaster like this, it's maybe a tad out of place. But actually, I think it's really nice to have such a variety of things to see and do here.
Yeah, it is nice, and it's also like draws people in to come to the park, which obviously benefits the animals as well. You know.
That's it. It tempts people who aren't necessarily as enthusiastic about animals as we are to buy a ticket anyway, and obviously that helps with their conservation efforts as well. So it is really important, and actually I think it's an interesting move by the park, and yeah, we're really glad it's here, and we're really glad to have had a ride on it.
Yeah, it's really good. I had a really good time on it, didn't we?
Yeah. So we're over in Marine World. There's a few eateries here.
Yeah.
We've got Reef Burgers. And then a little bit further over, we've also got the Mexican corner. So they do nachos and all that sort of thing. And also fish and chips. So from Reef Burger, we've had a 8 chicken nugget meal with fries and a drink and a dip, and also a cheeseburger meal with fries and a drink and a dip. They came to 200 SEK, which is roughly £16, so about £8 a meal. Looks reasonably sized. We're going to give it a try now and let you know what we thought. Made it over by the Dolphin Express Family Vekoma coaster. There goes the Dolphin Express. It's even got a tail on the back. Here we go on the Dolphin Express. I say choo-choo, but more like a sonar sound. I'm not even going to attempt it. Do love a good Vekoma Junior coaster. Very comfortable, aren't they?
Well comfortable.
Here we go. Hey! back in the session. We're just in the Tiger World. Really nice bit of theming here. Unusual for an animal park to have theming. I mean, it's a little bit, it's quite light touch, but just the area generally is really beautiful. The Kolmården sort of settled in a forest, so it's really nice. The tiger enclosure is very nicely done. I think it's quite funny that they have like planks that attach to the tree. Essentially, I'm guessing that's to prevent the tiger from trying to climb the tree, which is crazy. I don't know if you can see him, but he's just up there between the last two trees on the right, up on the rock. He's just sticking his head out. It really is a very nicely done area. It really is a very nicely done area. Lots of space for the tiger to roam. I don't say he's got a friend in here somewhere. I haven't seen another one yet. Yeah, the enclosure's got lots of space, lots of different types of terrain, water, waterfalls. It's really nice. So we just headed into Tiger World, and we've just taken a ride on the Dolphin Express as well, haven't we? Just before we came over here.
We did, yeah.
And I thought we'd better let you know what we thought of the food as well. Yeah. So yeah, we gave it a try. We had the burger and the chicken nuggets, and it was pretty nice actually.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good price.
Yeah,
really nice.
for essentially theme park food, yeah. it was nice. It wasn't as nice as our meal yesterday, Spookaston, but obviously that was a lot more expensive, so that was really reasonable. So
yeah, really good price.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So, and the Dolphin Express was good fun as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, comfortable.
Yeah, it's a Vekoma junior coaster, pretty standard layout, but it was nicely themed with the dolphin body on there, and yeah, it was enjoy's
Yeah, it's good. I really like the cars. The cars are really cute. With the
yeah, as I say, the fact that it's themed, the back car's got the tail, and the front car's got the dolphin head. It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, so, really cool.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to carry on round and find some more of the animals. We're looking out for my favourite animal, the red panda.
Yes.
We're going to see if we can find him. Just a little further up, there's a little observation building. You get a much better view of the tigers. Some different tigers here, and there's quite a few of them. See one there by the water, one over by the statue head. Oh, he's sat down. And there's loads more over there as well. He's not sure what to do with the water. He's thinking about it. Is he going for a dip? No, he's not. There's a red panda up in the trees. Just down from the red panda, the otters are on the move. Here they are. The otters are off. They're making a funny noise. Here they come. So the otters are having lunch. We came up to see the seals. There he is. Hello. There's quite a few of them in there.
You've got ice blocks of fish.
He got his ice block with his fish in, yeah. Hasn't melted yet, so he's desperately trying to get in there. Gives him a bit of stimulation, doesn't it? Nice enclosure there. They're a little bit taller. Give us see the lake, look. Oh, big one's come out. Look. You gonna jump in? You gonna jump? Hey! We've got the leopard enclosure. You can see him up there on top of the rock, sitting patiently. And over here we have an area for birds of prey show. Fortunately that one was first in this morning, so we missed it while we were going on a couple of the rides, but definitely check this out when we come back another time. And a really good view of the bear from here. He's a nice looking bear. Oh, an amazing animal. You don't get much chance to see them very often, do you? Hey, Mr. Bear. He's beautiful, isn't he? He's so big. So we've headed back down the hill towards the exit. We've also got the farmyard area. Very nicely decorated and smart and authentic. It looks like there's an animal petting area over there, so we're going to take a look at that. Hey, little goats. Oh, they're like a fuss. There sure is a lot of goats in here. Yeah. They all seem very friendly though, don't they? It's this one's turn. There's so many goats, so little time. Look, there's so many goats. So many different colours. It's like goat paradise. It's not gangster's paradise, it's goat paradise. Little woolly sheeps as well. Do you guys want a fuss as well? No? You're not bothered? Do you fancy?
Hello, sheepy.
He's Bullseye. They're sweet, aren't they?
They are sweet.
Petting zoo is a really nice touch, especially when the animals are also used to it and just enjoy interacting with people.
Oh, it's tripping over my bridge. Other goats trapping over the bridges.
Is that no? I'm going to go to the other side of the rope. My private space.
You're lovely, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll call you Gerald. Gerald looks like a good name for you.
Gerald.
It's like I just needed a bit of space. You coming back, Gerald? Do you like a fuss?
I think Gerald doesn't want a fuss.
Oh look, Gerald's got a friend.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So, we've had a great time at Kolmården, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been really nice. I mean, the mix of animals and other attractions is nice. It sort of gives you a bit of variety, doesn't it? If you love animals and rides, and there's something for everybody, really, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems crazy. They've got like a little coaster, a middle coaster, if just about middle coaster, and then a really, really big coaster.
Yeah.
There's no... arguably, there is no middle there, really. But yeah, Kolmården has been lovely. We've seen lots of lovely animals. It's been a really nice day, hasn't it?
Really
the
nice
weather's
day,
picked up as well. It was a little bit gloomy this morning, and the sun's come out now.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been really nice to see them. Unfortunately, the footage isn't the best because they were quite far away in some cases. But you do get a really good view of the animals from here, even when they're hiding.
Get a feel of the park as well. You know, it is quite a big park and it's quite hilly, so It's nice just to have like a leisurely stroll around, you know, and have some breaks in between. It's nice.
Yeah, like we did at the Reef Burger, didn't we, over by in Marine World. Yeah, it's been really pleasant, and we've really enjoyed it. Oh, unfortunately, that brings
Wildfire is the best wood coaster that I've ever been on, though. To be fair, I mean,
yeah,
it's pretty cool, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, I mean, it's
amazing how wood coasters have developed, really.
That's true. I mean, I incorrectly assumed it was a hybrid, but obviously, I mean, closer looked, it is classed as a wooden coaster. So, yeah, it is really good.
Yeah.
And it is really worth. If you're a coaster enthusiast, it's worth coming just for that ride.
It is.
I mean, obviously, definitely enjoy the animals while you're here, by all means. And if you're an animal lover and not a coaster lover, then it's still great as well. There's lots of animals to see here. You know, it's as good as any zoo. And it's got a nice little amusement park sort of feel to it, and sort of some rides as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's really good.
It really is the best
Really
of both
good
worlds.
place.
It really is the best of both worlds, isn't it? So,
Yeah, it is.
particularly for families, because a lot of the rides here are smaller. Apart from Wildfire, they're sort of medium to smaller rides, aren't they? So.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, this brings our tour of Sweden to a close.
Yeah, if you've really enjoyed watching, please like and subscribe. It does really mean a lot to us.
Yeah.
As we just started out, so it's just nice to get some feedback from you as well. If you want to comment and just say if there's anything that you want to see us do, or anything that you want us to include, or anything like that, please do let us know.
Yeah, we'd love to see your comments. So of course, we'll be happy to reply when we can.
Yeah.
So.
That's it then, isn't it?
It is.
Our trip to Sweden.
It is, unfortunately. We're going home tomorrow, but coming up soon, we have the Netherlands. That's going to be a mammoth trip. We've got 5 parks. We are also including one in Germany, because we're going to do Phantasialand, which is in Germany.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. But until then, we hope you get out and explore amusement parks and more. See you next time.